The hurricane had passed, but Houston was drowning. Kira Stormwright stood on the roof of a downtown skyscraper, her dark skin glistening with rain, as lightning crackled between her fingers. Below, the flooded streets stretched like brown rivers through the heart of the city she'd sworn to protect. Emergency sirens wailed in the distance, but she could hear something else. The desperate cries of families trapped in their homes in the Third Ward. "Not on my watch," she whispered, her voice carrying the rumble of distant thunder. With a thought, Kira's body began to change. Her legs stretched and thickened, growing to 3 times their normal size as she prepared to leap across the city. The transformation always felt like lightning coursing through her boness. Electric, powerful, alive. She launched herself into the air, covering blocks with each bound, her enlarged legs absorbing the impact as she landed on rooftops and launched herself forward again. At the flooded subdivision, she could see them, a family of 5 clinging to their roof, the water rising faster than the rescue boats could reach them. An elderly man calling for help from his 2nd-story window. A woman holding a baby above her head as she stood chest-deep in the murky flood. Kira took a deep breath and felt her body shimmer, fading from view as invisibility wrapped around her like a familiar cloak. She preferred to work unseen when possible. It kept people focused on their rescue rather than her powers. The city called her the Ghost Storm, never knowing where she'd appear next. She materialized beside the family first, her arms expanding to massive proportions as she scooped up all 5 members at once. "Hold tight," she said softly, her voice somehow carrying over the storm despite its gentleness. In 3 powerful leaps, she had them on high ground where paramedics waited. The elderly man was next. Kira slipped through his window invisible, then revealed herself with a reassuring smile. "Let's get you somewhere safe, sir." She cradled him carefully. Her strength meant she could be as gentle as holding a butterfly, or as powerful as moving mountains. But it was the woman with the baby that made her heart race. The flood had risen to the woman's neck, and she was losing her footing. There was no time for subtlety. Kira raised her hands to the sky, feeling the storm respond to her call. The clouds above swirled faster, and with a gesture that looked like she was parting curtains, she commanded the wind. A powerful gust created a corridor of air that pushed the floodwater back, creating a temporary path of shallower water. Lightning illuminated her silhouette as she strode through the flood, her body returning to normal size as she reached the terrified mother. "I've got you both," Kira said, lifting them easily. As she carried them to safety, she let the woman see her face, see her smile, see that Houston had a guardian who looked like her own neighbors, her own community,